Comic-Zeichner, Schreiber zu werden oder vielleicht auch 3D-Artist zu werden. Davon träumen viele und wollen auch in dieser Branche Fuß fassen. Doch was muss man eigentlich so als Anfänger beachten, wenn man hier aktiv werden möchte? Wir haben uns einfach gedacht, wir fragen hier auf der Comic-Con die Profis und haben ein paar ausfindig machen können. Die geben euch jetzt ein paar Tipps.
I'm Andy Price. I'm the lead artist for IDW's My Little Pony. And I've been asked to give a couple of tips to newbies that are coming in. The best thing that I can say to improve on drawing is don't stop drawing. Draw all the time, draw everything you see, and especially draw when you don't feel like drawing. It's great to draw the things that you love to draw, but that's not what you're necessarily going to get paid to do. So learn to draw a car, learn to draw a building, learn to draw a bird, because it's all going to show up in the illustrations that your editor needs. So just never stop drawing. It's the best way to improve.
Hi, my name is Freddy Williams II, and I work for DC Comics. I wrote the book called The DC Comics Guide to Digitally Drawing Comics, and I worked on Robin for a couple of years, The Flash, and I'm currently working on a book called The Movement that's for DC Comics, written by Gail Simone. And the two tips that I would give to newer artists that are just starting is to formulate a plan. There's basically 4 steps to achieving any goal. 1 is to formulate your plan. 2 is to break down the individual steps along that path to reach your goal. 3 is to get going and to persevere. And then 4 is to avoid any obstacles that get in your way or learn how to overcome them. So the first one is to get goal oriented. And get serious, because nobody's going to just throw this into your lap and make you learn how to draw or whatever it is that you want to do. And then the second thing is to utilize the internet both for research to find out how other artists got in and different techniques that they use, and then also to display your own work. To try to get some networking involved, use DeviantArt and websites. Use Twitter and Facebook to try to show your artwork. Sometimes even established professionals are looking for other artists to work with, and you have to be out there to have that opportunity to be able to connect. So I think those are the best tips. There's obviously a lot more to do, but I also have a Q&A series on my YouTube page, which can be found from my website, freddyart.com. And the YouTube page has a lot of questions and answers and some tips and tricks and that sort of thing. So that's a good place to go too.
Daniel Vest. I have done work for a company called Blue Water Comics, doing covers for them. I do a lot of work in 2D and also 3D as well. Advice I would give is draw every day. Also study how light reacts to different type of materials, skin, leather. Just look at your environment around you and make sure, and it will help you to become a better artist. So that's what I got.
Hello, my name is Henry Liao. My work has been seen with all the way back at Disney's Lion King. And I've also done work that involved in Avatar, Last Airbender, as well as SpongeBob SquarePants. I think if you like to draw, then you should spend a lot of time looking at a lot of different references and designs to kind of put yourself at a different edge to give yourself a style. That's the number one thing I would recommend if you're already an artist. If you are trying to learn how to draw, I would say take a beginning course of drawing lessons and see if it's really for you. And you have to spend a lot of time technically to learn how to be a better artist. But as far as creatively, do look at a lot of things, like the way I mentioned earlier about looking at different type of designs that give yourself an edge. Lastly, I would say just be flexible, because in order to stay in the industry, sometimes you have to change the type of style you have to draw to fit the way the client wants you to draw. So be flexible to the changing times, as you will have to adapt according to the industry standards.
Well, my name is John Chalfant, and this is all my work, as you can see. Steam Blades is this new comic sort of game thing that I've been doing. It's like an art exploration where I do a bunch of different types of collectible art and prints, building this sort of universe that will hopefully become this bigger thing. I do a lot of key art for the game industry and a lot of work for the film industry and posters as well. My own video game, Band Together, another little cool game that I'm working on. And as far as tips goes for new artists getting into the industry, my recommendation would be to research the resources that are available. There's lots of online portals such as CG Networks and ZBrush Central and lots of other accessible ways to learn, tutorial DVDs, and there's also a lot of schools out there that'll teach you. But I mean, if you really want to just get started, I would highly recommend pursuing like basically the tutorial DVDs and all the different avenues that are available today. When I started in the business, most computers were black and white, and so I kind of just had to be self-taught and spent a lot of time learning software and learning what's available. But definitely research that, build a traditional portfolio, because the technologies are always changing. There's always lots of new ways to do stuff, and traditional art will never go out of style. So if you want to become a character modeler, then focus on sculpting. If you want to become an animator, then focus on animation and how things move. And if you want to be a texture artist, focus on texturing. And then concept art, of course, focus on concept art. And that's my recommendation, so there you go.